Hey there YouTube, Adam Hodston here with another airsoft video review. This time we have the classic Army M15A4 RIS Sportline. That's right, Sportline M4. Basically the reason why it's a Sportline is because, well, classic Army are just trying to compete with all the business that the Chinese companies are getting because they're going really cheap. So the way they've done that is you've got the same really good classic Army quality, it's just ABS body. It's nice and strong though, don't worry, so I'll give you more on that later. Nice and strong body though, it's got all the good internals, so you still get a good rate of fire, you still get good performance, good accuracy, good range, everything you'd expect from a classic Army gun. But this is the Sportline version, and it also came in a value pack, which is the one I got. The value pack obviously comes with the gun. You'll get two black RIS covers. I've ended up buying some separate tan ones, but the black ones look the sex. You'll also get a similar foregrip, more on that later. You get a 9.6 volt crane stock battery, because it fits into the stock here, which is lovely. No fiddling around with a bloody foregrip. So you get that with it, some shooting glasses, a really basic sling, not this one. Yeah, you get, I've already said, some shooting glasses, sample bag of BBs, and a high cap magazine. So that's everything you need if you want to get started, or just like the gun like I did. So yeah, go on to the basics of the gun, front to back as always. It is mainly a plastic gun, but there are a few metal parts on it, like the barrel section here, completely metal on the outer barrel, including the flash hider, which is actually held in with what looks to be a tiny lug nut or something. So you have to undo that to then take off the flash hider, which I then imagine is a threaded barrel. Not going to check it, really don't care. So yeah, metal. Metal sight section, I believe a metal sling hook, which is not too bad. It's just a bit annoying if you want to have a grenade launcher on. Would have been nicer to have it mounted to the side, I think, especially seeing as where the other one is. But yeah, there's the front of it. Foregrip though is my favourite part because it is a RIS gun. RIS means rail interface system. So basically in this case you've got four 20mm rails just on the foregrip, just here. So you can put on flashlights, lasers, scopes if you want, foregrips, grenade launchers, covers for it like I've done. So it's nice and simple, you just get your accessory, unscrew it, whack it on into the right place, screw it back on, done. And then you're all ready to go. So nice and modular, perfect in other words. So yeah, you would also get with it, as I said, the two the two black RIS covers and also a black foregrip. The reason why I've got a new foregrip on is because one, it's a bit more in keeping with the loadout I'm doing, and two, the one that came with it was fantastic throughout the day, but it broke. Yeah, I was trying to assault a building, the police station at Urban Assault's best site. Yeah, so I was trying to assault a building and then all of a sudden, oh wait, there's no foregrip. So either it came undone because it's a screw at the bottom one, or it just broke, but fair enough. It was nice though, but you know, best to go for another foregrip just because it's a lot sturdier and it also fits onto the rails better. If you did want to have the RIS section though, you can remove it, which is groovy. Just pull back on the delta ring here, which is very tight I might add. Pull back on it and then you'll be able to remove it bit by bit. I'll put that back in though because I want it for the demonstration. So if you want to have just a standard foregrip on, you can do that. Now the main body, as I said, is made of ABS plastic. It's really strong though because it's lasted several skirmishes with me, which is a very good sign because I'm moderately hard on guns. So yeah, it's gone through quite well. It's passing my tests as it is. But as I said, ABS plastic, still nice and strong though. So with it you would get a standard M4 type sight / carry handle. It is removable, as you can tell, because I've now got my scope on there, scope, reflex sight on there. So if you want, you can adjust it as always with all of the wheels and dials, or if you want to, like me, you can just unscrew these, take it off, and you get access to a lovely 20mm rail where I've put my red dot sight, but you can put ACOGs on there or anything else that will fit. So woo. You've got the charging handle at the rear as with all M4s, pull it back, which is spring loaded, and you access the hop up unit. Standard wheel design, clockwise you get more hop up, anti-clockwise less hop up. You also get the dust cover, which can clip in place, but after a few, well, repetitions of it opening and closing, it kind of breaks. But you know, if you're going to fire it, you should really have it open because it looks a bit more realistic, because, well, that's exactly what would happen to a real carbine. So yeah. Also, mag release is exactly where you'd expect it. Button type, nice and tight. Push it, mag comes out. Easy. Yeah, you've also got some nice trades on it. If you're a trade whore, you're not really going to like it, but it looks okay, just for aesthetics. But who says you're going to be looking at the trademarks much? The idea of airsoft with these things is to shoot people with them, as long as you're in a safe environment and it's recommended skirmish site. So yeah. On the opposite side, you've got the non-working and fake bolt catch. Talking of fake, forward assist is there, spring loaded, just doesn't do anything. Yeah, but the fire selector does do something, which is the part you'll really need to know about. Fire selector, safe, semi, auto, nice positive clicks. It's not really stiff, but it's got enough there that you can't really jog it by accident. So woo, absolute woo. But yeah, if you ever wanted to take it down, you've got the standard pins here for removal, but see the instruction manual for that, and try not to do it if you don't know what you're doing. So yeah. Now this gun, as I said, comes with a high cap mag, holds 300 rounds. I don't like high caps, so I won't use it, but clicks in place well, a little bit of wobble, nothing major. So yeah, but it'll work with any TM style compatible mags other than the new SOC mod ones, so Star, King Arms, whatever, fits, shoots, fine. So yeah. The stock, the best part in my opinion, because this is where the battery is held, so you don't have to fiddle around with a foregrip anymore. Whack it straight in here, nice and simple to do. The only downside with this, I have to say, is that if you want to change it in a firefight, it means that you've got to sort of take it off, take the gun off and everything, so that you can then access it, put it on the floor, fiddle a little bit. But the main downside I've noticed, because I was in a skirmish having this happen, the stock tube gets a little bit wobbly, so you may have to take the stock off and then just do up the screw inside slightly. Just be aware of that. But if you want to change the battery, it's nice and simple. You just remove this rear butt cover here. There's two little tabs on the bottom which you push in towards each other, and then you can pop off the back section. And then with it you get a 9.6 volt crane stock type battery. So very nice, but I'm going to use my own version just because it's faster to do. So you get it, you slap it straight into these holes here. So the long ones go on the end tubes, the tinier battery goes in the centre. And it does have small type connectors just in case you're wondering. So as always, connect up the battery and slide it in. Now the surprising thing is it comes with a 9.6 volt battery out of the box and with it, so it can support it, but because it's got a 9.6 you can run it with a pretty decent rate of fire. So what we're going to do is, it is empty, I'm going to dry fire it. I know you shouldn't. Just going to dry fire it just so you can see the rate of fire. Now bear in mind this battery hasn't been charged for a while, so safety off, semi and auto. Now you can hear that's a bit insane for a stock gun. Hasn't been modified in any way. But you've got a really decent rate of fire, as you heard. But because the barrel isn't massively long, it's only from probably about what? Sort of about here to there maybe. It's a moderate barrel. You get fairly decent range, especially if you're going to do CQB. Woodland though, you may want something with a slightly longer barrel, unless you're going to get up close and personal. But it does the job, it fires straight, shoots about the 320 FPS range, so it's not really hard, but it's good for your CQB. But as I said, good range, good rate of fire, accuracy's okay. You can easily hit a man-sized target within probably about 10 to 20 meters. I've never really sort of done it, I'm just guessing here. I've never actually measured it, I meant. But yeah, it's a very nice gun out of the box. It's good if you're after a gun that you don't actually have to fiddle around with a foregrip for the battery in. But if you're after a nice cheap M4 that comes with everything you need, just have a look at this gun. So it's the classic Army M15A4 RIS Sportline carbine. If it says VP next to it, it will mean value pack, so you get a load of goodies with it as well. But yeah, thanks for watching this review guys. This was just done in one take, so sorry if it was a bit naff. But thanks for watching, guys.